Hi there. Just get off a plane, long car ride, or have you been sitting all day? I've got the perfect class for you. So, this short, gentle flow is designed to help you release tension, improve your circulation, and reground after traveling, long car rides, or long sits. This flow is perfect for sore hips, stiff backs, and tired minds. All levels are welcome here, and this is so great for grounding. My name is Jen, and this is Zen with Jen Yoga. This is a quick 30-minute flow. All levels are welcome, and you will want to grab a block, a pillow, or a bolster. So go ahead, get your hair put up, put on your comfortable clothes, roll out a yoga mat wherever you can find a spot. I'm so happy to be back from vacation and sharing this after travel flow with you. I will meet you on the mat with intention. Now that you're ready, beautiful one, go ahead and take your prop, your block, your pillow, or your bolster, and just set it off to the side for now. We're going to use this towards the end. So, come to find a comfortable seat, an easy seat, Sukhasana, in the middle of your mat. And I want us to do the more unusual crossing of the legs. So make an X with your shins, the way that feels more unusual. Allow your knees to just naturally lay on top of your feet. Ground into your sits bones. Feel your sits bones grounding down. Let your spine fully lengthen as you arrive. This sequence is going to be great for traveling, sitting for long periods, or long car rides. 3 deep breaths here, so breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Gently squeeze your shoulder blades to help broaden across your collarbones and open your chest. Actively grounding into your sits bones, reaching through the crown of your head. I'll invite you to close your eyes here. Breathing deeply in through your nostrils, out of your mouth. One more breath in and out of the mouth. Bring your hands to prayer position, Anjali Mudra. Allow your thumbs to touch your sternum, and we'll just take a deep breath to seal in this intention of unwinding after traveling for long periods or sitting for long periods. Take the deepest breath you've taken so far today in through your nose, and exhale, make it audible. Let's do this together. Breathe in. Open your mouth, exhale, let go. Bow your chin to your chest just to stretch and open the back of your neck. Allowing the cervical spine and the neck to lengthen. Bring your hands to your thighs and gently press into your thighs to relift your head and open your eyes. So happy to be back and doing classes. Unwinding after a wonderful vacation. So go ahead and bring your shoulders up to your ears and then gently roll them down. Exhale. Inhale, squeeze your shoulders up. Exhale, release slowly. Breathe in. Lift your shoulders up and squeeze. Exhale, release. Now we're going to go in the opposite direction. So breathe in. Lift your shoulders to your ears and exhale, roll in the opposite direction. Breathe in, lift your shoulders, exhale, release. Breathe in, lift your shoulders and exhale, release. Go ahead and take your left hand and just walk your fingertips out to the side, and then drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. You can actively press into the palm. You can even lift your left hand. Bring your fingertips towards the sky, your palm towards the mat, lengthening the left side of your neck. And then bring your hand back to your thigh, lift your neck up gently. And then same to the other side. Walk your right hand out, and then drop the left ear towards the left shoulder. You can stay here, or option to lift your palm, facing the fingertips towards the sky and the palm towards the mat, and pressing into the palm, into the heel of the palm. Stretching from the right fingertips all the way out through the crown of the head on the right side of the neck. Breathing deeply, resetting your nervous system. Now you can bring your left hand back to your thigh, and then we're just going to take some neck rolls. So use your nose to draw circles, but breathe in, bring your neck back, and then exhale, chin to chest. Breathe in, drawing circles with your nose to keep this control. One more time in this direction, back, and then chin to chest. Exhale fully. Breathe in, go the opposite direction. Head goes back. Drawing circles with your nose. Exhale, chin to chest. Still grounding into the sits bones and reaching up through the crown of your head. One more time, back. And then exhale, chin to chest. Exhale fully. And then lift your head. Now we're going to switch the crossing of your legs. So go ahead and bring the soles of your feet flat. Make an X with your shins, and then let your knees fall on top of your feet. Feel your sits bones grounding into the mat. And lengthen your spine up towards the heavens. Lengthen the crown of your head. Arms come to a T, and then breathe in to reach your arms up. Exhale, right hand comes down. Keep your hand in line with your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. Exhale, and then you're going to breathe in to really reach up through the left hand, grounding into the left sits bones. Exhale, reach your left bicep along your ear. Option 2, spiral the right rib cage up, opening the chest. Lengthening from the left sits bones out through the left fingertips. On your next exhale, navel comes in and up. Use that to lift your arms back into a T. And then breathe in to reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale to bring the left hand in line with your shoulder. Breathe in, really reach from the right sits bones out through the right fingertips, create length. Breathe in, and then exhale to bring the bicep along your ear. Option 2, turn and spiral the left rib cage up towards the ceiling and the heart. Lengthening, again, your entire right side. On this exhale, navel comes in and up. Use that to bring your arms back to a T. And then breathe in, reach your arms up. Exhale, left hand comes to your right knee, right hand comes behind your low back. Breathe in, reach the crown of your head up. Exhale, turn coming from center. We're going to do this 3 times. Your head is the last thing to turn. So breathe in, reach your crown up. Exhale, turn. You can bend your elbow behind you to help you twist. So one more time, breathe in, sit up. Exhale, twist. Maybe gaze past your right shoulder. Breathe in and then exhale, low and slow unravels you. Bring your arms back to a T. Breathe in to reach your arms up. Keep your shoulders sliding down your back, your shoulder blades, and then right hand to left knee, left hand behind you. Breathe in, sit up tall. Exhale, turn, coming from center, gently bending your elbow behind you. Breathe in, reach the crown of your head up, sit up. Exhale, turn. Bringing out our spine, allowing the blood to flow from a long car ride, plane ride, or sitting. Breathe in, sit up, exhale, turn, maybe gaze past the left shoulder. Breathe in, and then low and slow unravels you. One more time, reach your arms up, actively ground into your sits bones and let your shoulder blades slide down your back. Make your way to tabletop. We're going to take it into cat and cow and do some wrist stretches. So your hips go directly over your knees, your shoulders come directly over your hands. Press into the tops of your feet, press into your fingers and your finger pads. Breathe in to drop your belly, curl your tailbone up, stretching from your belly button to your throat. Moving just your spine, do not move your arms and legs. Exhale, drop your head and tailbone, round your spine, stretch in between your shoulder blades. Breathe in. Drop your belly for cow pose. Option to sway into the hips and your hip sockets. And then exhale, push the floor away for cat pose. Option to rock side to side, front and back. One more time, dropping your belly for a cow. Option to sway. Exhale for cat. This time, you're going to come to a neutral spine. Face your fingertips to the sides of your mat, the long edges. Keep your hands under your shoulders. We're going to drop our belly for a cow pose. Rocking back and forth, stretching into the wrist. Exhale, cat. Breathe in, neutral spine. Have your fingertips if you can, or you can keep your hands just as they are and just do some circles with your shoulders. But otherwise, your fingertips are now facing the back of your mat and your knees. Breathe in, curl tailbone up, drop your belly, stretch your throat, open that throat. Exhale for cat. Back to a neutral spine. And then this time your fingertips can face one another. Your wrists are facing the long edges of your mat. Breathe in, drop your belly, cow pose. Option to take some organic movement, stretching into the wrists. Exhale, cat, push the mat away. Drop your head, drop your tailbone. Breathe in, neutral spine. And then go ahead and bring your fingertips to face the front of the mat. And then it might feel nice to just flip your wrists over, coming onto the tops of your hands, just to open up the front of your wrists. And then go ahead, very gently bring the palms flat. And then you're going to take your hands, move them one palm print, move them two palm prints up. Tuck your toes under, and then spread your fingers really wide, press into your finger pads. You can even gently grip the mat. And then go ahead and peel and lift your hips up. Keep a bend in your knees to start. Create length in your spine in your right side and in your left side. And then begin to pedal your feet, opening the back of your legs. This should feel really nice to get the hamstrings open and the blood flowing after sitting for so long. Just pedal your feet, option to sway in your hips here. just unwinding. And then try to create an upside down V shape. Find stillness. Reach your heels towards the mat any amount as you really push the floor away and curl your tailbone up. Now bring your feet together and bring them up a little. Come onto the balls of both of your feet. Your big toes are going to touch. And then breathe in. Sweep the right leg back behind you. Bend and try to stack your hips, opening up your hip. Breathe in, go ahead, straighten the right leg behind you, and then bend your right knee, squeeze and shift everything in towards the midline as you bring your shoulders over your hands and step your right foot through. Drop the back knee down. Your choice here, you can either keep your toes tucked or you can untuck them. Come onto your fingertips, align your right knee over your ankle, and energetically bring your right heel towards your left knee. Breathe in and reach your arms up, coming into low lunge Anjayasana. Grow length out of your hips here so you're really active, not dropping so much in your hips, but also strengthening as we stretch. Breathing in. And then exhale, bring your hands down to frame your right foot. Tuck your toes under if they're not, and then lift your knee with the middle of your left thigh. And then go ahead, bring your hand under your shoulder and peel your right hand up, coming into a low lunge twist. Turning from your torso, doing your best to stack your shoulders here. Wringing out the spine. Breathing deeply. Go ahead, bring your right ear along your shoulder and then back down to frame your foot. Spread your fingers really wide and then step your right foot back to meet your left foot. Pedal it out here in down dog. Again, this is so great for sitting for many hours, long periods of time. And then reach your tailbone up, drop your heels. Bring your feet together and up. Come on to the balls of your both feet and then sweep your left leg up behind you. Go ahead, bend your left knee, opening your hip, trying to stack your left hip over your right. Breathe in now, straighten the left leg, and then bend your left knee, squeeze it in towards your glute and in towards your midline as you bring your shoulders over your hands and step your left foot through. Go ahead, drop your left knee. Again, your choice to keep your toes tucked or untuck them. Align your left knee over your left ankle. Lengthen your torso by coming onto your fingertips. And then with strength, breathe in, reach your arms up. Anjayasana low lunge. So stretching your hip flexor, but also strengthening. So really growing out of your hips up through your fingertips. Breathing in. Shoulder blades sliding down your back, fingers reaching up. And then exhale, bring both hands to frame your left foot now. Your right hand goes under your shoulder, tuck your right toes under if they're not, and then from the middle of your right thigh, pick your leg up. Breathe in and reach your arms up for a low lunge twist. Now you can stay on your knee if this is more comfortable. Otherwise, keep your leg lifted, and then you're gonna twist from your torso and stack your shoulders one on top of the other. So great for wringing out the spine, any toxins from vacation, just wringing it out. Breathe in, left bicep comes along the ear, left hand frame your left foot, and then step your left foot back to meet your right foot back into downward dog. Yes, curl your tailbone up. And then we're going to meet in the middle of the mat. So walk your feet up and walk your hands back until you're about in the middle. And then press into your feet and rise up. Your feet can be about hips distance here. Come into a mountain pose. So reach through the crown of your head, press into both feet, pressing into your heels to bring your head, heart, and pelvis into alignment. Navel comes in and up, crown of your head is reaching up. Then we're just going to take it into yogi squat. So bring your toes in, bring your heels out. Sorry, heels in, toes out. And then if you know that you would like to have a block here, you can use your block. Hands come to prayer position to touch your sternum, thumbs touch your sternum. And then just go ahead and lower on an exhale. Down to squat. You can sit on your block if you need to. And then your elbows touch your thighs. Really reach the crown of your head up, pressing into your heels. Your elbows help to open your hips as you're reaching up through the crown of your head, keeping your chest open. So great to get blood flowing in our low back region, our hip area. If you're up on a block, just bring your hands and lift just so you can take the block out. And then we're going to lower down and come all the way onto your back. So this is just a short, gentle class just to get the blood flowing after traveling, sitting for a long time, or road trips. So get your low back flush here and then hug both of your knees in towards your chest. Rock side to side or stay in stillness, your choice. Taking it to a supine twist. So your arms come to a T, hands stay in line with your shoulder. Go ahead and bump your hips towards your right and then let your knees fall to the left. Letting your hips stack one on top of the other, doing your best to keep your shoulder blades on the mat. Now you can stay here or you can gaze at your right hand. You also have the option to bring your left hand to your right thigh, just gently. Gently, no forcing, no pulling. Allow gravity to do its job, do the work here. On the exhale, arm comes back to a T, navel comes in. Use that to lift your legs back. Reset yourself, hug your knees in towards your chest, rock a little side to side. Arms come back to a T, bump your hips to the left now, let your knees fall to the right. You can stay just like this or you can gaze at your left hand. And gently bring your right hand to your left thigh. Again, letting gravity do the work. On your exhale, bring your right hand back to a T. When your navel comes in, use that to help you bring your legs back up. And then go ahead and grab your block again. We're going to do what's called legs up the wall, but without the wall. So we're going to just bring the block under our sacrum. So we're going to come into like a supported bridge. So bring your heels in towards your glutes. Your palms are flat by your sides, and then press into both feet evenly to help you lift your hips up, just to place the block under your sacrum. Now you can play with the height. I like the low height, but you can do the high height, the medium height. Just in case you see my son, he might pop in. And then once you have the block on your sacrum, you're going to bring your knees in and then straighten your legs. So the soles of your feet are facing the ceiling, but your feet stay right over your hips. So kind of floating over your hips here. Allowing the blood to flow in the opposite direction. You can use a pillow or a bolster for this as well. Doesn't have to be a block, or you could go right up to the wall and bring your feet up to the wall, same thing. So great for circulation and blood flow. So you're kind of actively pushing into your feet and your heels, even though they're up. And then you can bend your knees gently, bring the soles of your feet back to the mat, and then press into your feet to remove the block. And then we're just going to take it into a short savasana. So take up space, stretch your arms up overhead. And then when you bring your arms by your side, just kind of gently walk your upper arm bones under, squeezing the shoulder blades so you can open your chest up. Then you can rest your hands on your belly or on your heart or by your sides, whatever feels right for you. And just quickly scan your body, starting from the crown of your head, moving into your eyes. Just allow everything to relax. Your eye sockets, your eyeballs, your temples. Let the teeth unclench. Let your tongue fall away from the top of your mouth. Allow your neck and shoulders to relax. Your chest, your upper ribs and lower ribs, front of the rib cage, back of the rib cage. Your belly, your low back. Allow your glutes to relax. The entire right arm, the entire left arm, hands and fingers. All the way into the right glute, thigh, knee, the right calf, and out through the right foot. Into the left thigh, glute, knee, calf, shin, and out through the left foot. And just for 3 breaths, allow the breath to enter in through the crown of your head and all the way out through the soles of your feet. Gently wiggle your toes and your fingers. Maybe stretch your arms back overhead. And then roll onto one side. Allow your arm to be a rest for your head. Just stay for 1 breath in, 1 breath out. Go ahead and press into your hand to sit you back up. And just come back to Sukhasana. And just take a note of how you feel now than when you did when we first started. Traveling can be tiresome sometimes, and it's just nice to gently get your blood flowing again. So go ahead, bring your hands to prayer position at your sternum, Anjali Mudra. I'll invite you to close your eyes here. We'll close by taking the deepest breath we've taken so far today, and really exhale, make it audible when you exhale, or you can do the vibrational healing sound of Om, which is what I will choose. So your choice, my friend. Go ahead and breathe in. Bow your chin to your chest. Honor your time. Honor your body. Honor showing up for yourself today. Thank yourself. And I thank you for practicing with me. Hands come to your thighs again to lift your head up. And I thank you so much for joining me for this gentle after travel flow, or great, again, just if you're sitting all day. So nice to be back, and I hope you guys have had a great week. But I'll definitely be back again to picking a featured peak pose. But I just wanted to say hi. I've missed teaching classes, but we're back on schedule. So again, my mission as always is to help you find your Zen and live as authentically as you can, just by showing you we can do yoga right in our living rooms with our kids running around, our pets, just wherever we can roll out a mat and spend some time. So thank you for joining me. Namaste. I will be back again to share experience, strength, hope, and yoga with you. Don't forget to subscribe, like my video, leave me a comment. I appreciate you.